All right, third eye cam back. Same date. The time is 17:35, 5:35 for my civilians, and I am catching this planetoid back west. I guess it's finally crossing over with the sun, and I'm literally in the same area where I spotted that stack of clouds right here, going back up 81 North. I got my GoPro still going, but I just saw this. So I'm seeing what looks like a bottom of a planet, and you can see the lit side and the dark side. The sun is over there. See it? This is through the cloudage. So it's still shining. The atmosphere is still hitting it, and it's still showing up. So I had to get that because I'm starting to recognize these things and what they look like. Over here, just what looks like a little moon type of a deal passing right there. But over here, planetoid. Sun right there, planetoid right there, and it's huge too. Really decent looking size planetoid. Sorry about that. So it's a real decent looking planetoid. So we'll see what comes up as we make our way down the road. I said my planetoid is right here. It's just sitting there, like, really nice in its cloud cover. I'm really anxious to see what these things look like without clouds around them. They're probably gonna be colossal and astronomical and scary, but I'm looking forward to it if it ever comes. If we can ever get the cloudage to calm down around it. I'm thinking this summer's gonna do it because just the output of the sun, and we're shifting into our summer months, and these planets are gonna shift in a different direction, and they're gonna show up different. You can definitely see that. It's my planetoid out west. See the whole thing pretty much scrapping up the whole sky. Awesome. Awesome. And I'm going to try to get as much of this as I can. And all of that. See my planetoid? Should be able to see the planetoid right there. Shelling. Icing. Right there. Looking back east at the mountains, I see a cloud trail running through here. I don't quite know what that is, but it's running across. rising up from the west as it seems to get bigger and closer to my camera, and it's starting to fill up the camera. Just taking another look at my planet. The time now is 17:51, 5:51 for my civilians. You can see it sitting right there, part of the covering up the sun, its trail. And that's the centrifuge of it, sitting right up at the top of the mountain, center of the camera. No, the world is in a sad state of affairs when I see this coming up every day, and I would like to be wrong, but I think I'm so right by the activity, suspicious activity of those. When it takes for me to have to point this out to you, and you got the people that are so-called elites, world news informers, astronomers, space factions, military air factions, with all that tech, way more sophisticated than my cell phone, than my GoPro, than my 35mm, than my telescope, and I'm catching all types of things flying across the sky, from asteroids to planetoids to moons to comets to UFOs. If you go back in my videos, you'll see that. That means something is wrong with the world, and nothing is wrong with Third Eye Cam. Nothing is wrong with me. Just like most of them don't believe in God, nothing is wrong with me because I believe in God. And you got people that's sitting here pretending like they're in power when they're not. Beautiful planet, look at it. You see the sun going down, and you can see the planet. So hang tight, I'm about to hop out here in a few minutes and we're gonna take a look over there where the sun is set. Poof. Okay, you can see my planet sitting to the right of the sun. There it is. Sun is to the left, setting in the west. All right, Third Eye Cam back, same date, the time is 18:16. Just looking at this planetoid to the right of the sun. That's the whole thing right there. Let me be still so you can see the whole thing. You can see the sun setting in the west. And we got this planetoid right here. That's in the west. We got something right here. Can't quite make it out, but it's there. Probably a moon type asteroid. Right here we got another planetoid. You can see it right there in the cloudy cover. It's got a tail chasing it. And I'm guessing that's what that is also, a bigger. Yep, bigger planetoid. Bigger planetoid and a smaller one sitting up under it. And my bigger planetoid sitting atop it. So yeah, definitely big planetoid, smaller moon. You can see the tail flying back to the west. Got my other planetoid right here. And there's a so-called sundog, which is another planetoid sitting over there. All right, we'll be back. Poof. All right, so we can see my other planetoid raising up from the west. I think there's all this big blue right here. There's our horizon over there showing up. This is Nemesis. There's some asteroids showing up right here. See it? Little small cloudy asteroids. Looks like a little face too, like the scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. Another little asteroid right here. And like I said, my bigger planet right there, going down west. So when I start heading east, when I start heading east, I should be able to put my G Pro on it and catch it as it drops and catch this one coming up. All right, so we'll be back, poof. All right, back. Time is 18:22, same date. Headed back out. Gonna get down this mountain as fast as I can and see what we can see in the sky. So let's see what we can see. All right, there you can see the sun still setting. I see some freaking planetoids showing up. Some blue sky showing up. Opening, which is our major planetoid. Let me see where my other planetoid is, right there, going down. I'm gonna have to catch up with it. I'm about to spin around. There's my other one over here. You can see its moons, like I said. Back it up, too close. Few asteroids showing up. Definitely over here, OCG. Right there in that opening. You can see the long tail from the smaller moon. Oh, there's another one. I thought that was one. So what we're gonna do is roll up on this and see where we can get to. All right, we'll be back shortly after this moon passes to the east. Poof. There's the bottom of my planetoids. You can see it interfacing with the horizon, and you can see the sun to the left. Planet is headed this way, so I'm getting ready to catch it as soon as I go the other way. There's the moon right there in the clouds. There's a bunch of them, matter of fact. That one I can see clearly. Where's the other one? Right there. We're seeing the dark side of it. The other side is pluming up from being hit by the sun and being burned off. Over here, just a bunch of OCG. 2 little asteroids lit up in the clear, and some smaller ones. And that's all I can see so far. So we're getting ready to make haste, and we'll see what we come up with. All right, poof. Just wanted to catch all the action as it's going. I'm about to depart the west and go back east. That's my opening in the east. You can see it. Planetoid passing right there. And its tail, other tail, all that. Beautiful. So we're getting a clearing here past the trees, and we'll be able to see all my planetoids. There's one big huge one right there. That's the one I couldn't see. There's one over to its left. That one. A whole lot of OCG, and I think a big one right here. Possibly, I don't know. But I definitely see those. Okay, back real quick. Time is 18:41, 6:41 for my civilians. I just want y'all to get a good look at the cloud is touching this mountain right here. Very interesting. Looks like we got a big planetoid right there trying to show itself. Yep, right there. There it is. Boom. It's got some buddies over this way. One up top. Looks like one sitting on top of the other, or is it one big one? No, one big one. Like I said, we got one big planetoid sitting right here going east. And I can see it, you see it bending and protruding out of its cloudage. You can see the shadowing to the left, bottom, and to the right, you can see where the sun is hitting it. The sun is to my right side of my back, which would be my, if I had a clock around my head and not my head was the center of it, it'd be in my 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock position, the sun. This planet is in my 12 o'clock position with small variances, but I can literally see it. Smaller moon over to the right, further out. But that thing is huge. Huge. Alright, so we're getting ready to go back into the woods. Like I said, I got my GoPro running, so it's going to continue its recording long after I cut this off. So we'll be back, folks. Alright, so as I'm headed east, you can see literally these clouds are getting ready to go into some clouds. I'm about 1,400 feet in the air, so you can see these clouds right here kind of hazing through. We're going through them now, right there. See all that? Covering the house up, all that. Those are clouds, aka fog. Clouds, going through them right now. But you can still see my planetoid right there, showing itself. Beautiful.